Hey friends, what is up? Happy Tuesday. It is your girl Jana Brown here, your mentor for all things faith, fitness, and finances with my BFF Shellie Long. I was going to go live and I was like, not without Shellie. Not without Shellie, because her and I have this thing in common when it comes to helping others crush their goals and just feel their absolute best. And we're going to share with you tonight why peptides and our personal testimonies with the peptides. And then, more importantly, what's in it for you? How will these peptides make a difference in your life? Perhaps you're like me, where you were like, I remember I called Shellie and I was like, I don't know what's happening. I'm crossing my T's, I'm dotting my I's, I'm drinking funky drinks, I'm taking all these vitamins and I'm exercising, but why do I feel like I've lost my mind? Can anybody relate
Right.
to that? And she says that, well, honey, you're not a spring chicken anymore. And prior to the peptides, that was really all that Shellie could say to me was like, sorry, girl, face the reality of the fact that you're getting older and it is what it is. But come July of last year, she actually had a solution. And she knows, how many times did I tell you, like, I'm just crying for no reason?
Right. Yeah.
My hair is just falling out,
Yeah. That's
and
part.
mhm. Go
There's
ahead.
a kickback in our mic too. I don't know if you can hear that or not, um, but yeah, no, I know. It's like it's that fun part of getting older. I'm like, well, we've always said that, you guys. It's like we're all getting older. It's like a fact of life, right? But it's how we look, it's how we feel, in that aging process. So it's just remembering that we don't have to feel our age, right? And so that's what's so important, knowing that there's absolutely solutions out there. So I'm just glad you listened, because you are the all knowing. I mean, Jana, I just happen to have, a few years on you. So I was like, girl,
Yeah,
just wait.
I've always loved supplements. I started using
Yeah.
supplements in 2009, and in my mind was, if there's something out there that can give me an edge, I want it. I want to take advantage of it, right? If
Mhm.
there's a way for me to work smarter, not harder, then I want my hands on it. And so finally in July, when I was at my wit's end, literally feeling like I was experiencing early onset dementia, like, I'm not kidding. I literally thought I was
Mhm.
having major cognitive function issues, along with the fact that
Yeah.
my hair was falling out, my muscles were turning to mush, my emotions were, I was literally fine. A train wreck. And, Shellie was like, well, I think you should look at the peptides. And that is finally where I said, okay, I'm ready to listen. But prior to that, I didn't want to hear anything about them. I guess I just, it was just another, I didn't know what I didn't know. Right. I thought it would just be another
Right.
stick pack, another something in a different package. And I consulted with my sister, who's a registered dietitian, and my sister keeps my feet on the ground. She's very much a researcher. She's also what I would consider the ultimate body hacker. If you've met my sister, seen my sister, she just rolls out of bed, ripped and shredded. We're not even that far apart in age. And so when I told her about the peptides, had her get on the call with me to learn more about them, she said, Jana, if these peptides do what they say they're going to do, this is going to be great for you. And she texted me today. She loves them. She's like, oh my God, I love this flavor. So that's always a win. But that's when I got started. I got started in November, and day one, they have absolutely changed my life. And what I've learned, since hearing about oral peptides and, being on the science calls, is I've learned that they are not just your everyday average supplement. And I've gotten asked, and I'm sure
Right.
you have too, Shellie, I've gotten asked, hey, like, what's the difference between your peptides and collagen peptides? I've been asked that several times. Have you?
Oh, for sure. For sure. And that's what I love, is that, that there's always the groundbreaking, right? We were all about collagen before. We loved the collagen. And it was helping with the aches and pains and stuff like that. It's the general, like, supplements, but then something changed in there, and just realizing, like, not getting the full absorption. And I don't know if that's just comes with that aging thing. You need something new and different in your body that's really, targeting your cells, like as they're really deteriorating and breaking down as we're getting older. Or just the technology. I don't know. I had someone explain the difference between supplements is kind of like going to the doctor, right? They kind of look at the general overall like wellness, and collagen kind of the same way. And then you have peptides. It's like going to the specialist, right? When they're going in specifically to fix a problem, if you will. And peptides are the same way. Like they speak specifically to our cells messengers, right? So they help us with collagen production as well. It stimulates collagen production if you need that, right? It accelerates muscle recovery. It improves the mood. It helps with that brain function, like you talked about. If we need the support in those areas, the peptides go in, they laser focus, speaking to our cells, the messengers. And so I love that. I love that I'm still getting the benefits, if you will, like that I got from collagen, but now it's specifically boosting natural collagen production. I know for me, I am a very frugal person. I mean, if anybody's worked with me for a long time, they know that I'm always like, here's how I can save you the most amount of money. Here's how we can bundle this. Here's how we can do that. And so I'm always all about finding quality, things that work, and for the best price point. So when I found these peptides that helped multiple different things in one, I'm like, hey, let me try that. And I noticed my aches and pains were gone, like that. I hadn't felt that in a while. So I don't guess that my body was really getting what it needed from just the collagen alone. The supplement part, the well-rounded part, I needed more of the laser focused. I would say it was funny, like, I couldn't sneak out of bed for nothing. Like you'd hear me walk and my ankles like pop, 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 cracking as I walk. And I'm like, oh, my joints don't pop and crack anymore. So I don't know if anybody else can relate to that. And that was after being on collagen specifically, like the general, right, versus the peptides that are specific to what, my body needs. And so I've definitely noticed a huge difference in how I'm feeling. I've noticed that my hair is starting to grow more. Like I always had like a head full of hair. Like my hair was like part of my accessory.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what's happening? Where's my hair going? And now I'm like, yay for new hair growth. I guess that's all part of that hormonal thing, Jana. We talk about getting older, but it's like, I don't want to look older and feel older, right? I mean, I know it's a fact of life, but it's like, I want to continue to age my best for my joint health, my brain health. I could totally relate to what you said. I actually had even bought a book one time. I don't know if I've ever shared this with anybody at the airport. And it was said like early onset dementia. It was talking about that. And I was like, what is my problem? Like, what is going on with my brain? So enough so that I bought a book about early onset dementia, thinking that was my problem. And it was like, no, I actually just needed some more nourishment, some more, peptide focusing support, for my healthy aging brain. So I'm like, okay, there you go. So
Yeah.
I'm loving it just like you are, it's just looking and feeling our best. So
Absolutely. And life requires it, and
yeah,
it's like, life does not slow down. The demands of life do not slow down, but our
yeah,
bodies tend to. And these peptides have literally been the gas pedals and help me stay ahead of aging is really how I
yeah,
feel. I mean, I honestly don't remember a time that I ever felt this good or that my brain was this sharp. I honestly don't. And I spent 12 years drinking what would be considered a cognitive function energy drink that we both know of. And, just found myself between the hours of 1 and 5, desperately just trying to get through the day, dosing, overdosing on more caffeine, just reaching for sugar, anything I could to just keep that
yeah,
pep in my step to help me through the day, and still found that my to-do list was pushed to the side. And, that's no more. I'm getting so much more done in the day. My dad is having incredible results. Like my aunt just asked him the other day, Glenn, what are you doing? Your skin is glowing. Like he's finding more things to do because now he's got the motivation. And that's
yeah,
probably been two of the biggest benefits I've seen is the motivation to do things and my
yeah,
happy. Like I'm happy. I'm not having that roller coaster of mood swings that I did before. And just like you said, the peptides, it's not just general, but they target specific systems in your body to turn it on and tell it what to do, much like an app does on your phone. And we've just got several before and afters to share with you. Obviously weight loss is visible, but there's so many more benefits. And we want to talk to you guys tonight about our promotion that is ending soon. So we want to make sure you don't miss out on that. And we're going to highlight 3 of our powerful peptide products and how they work synergistically to really give you a total mind and body transformation, along with some freebies and resources to really help you maximize your body's full potential when it comes to burning fat, feeling amazing, and functioning at 100-mile-an-hour speed that life requires you to function at. Okay. So I do have up here my 30-day, or not even 30 days. These are my 2-week results using one of the peptides. But we have our friend Sammy here. She lost 17 pounds in 17 inches. I'm sorry, 17 inches in 3 weeks. But if I recall correctly, the scale didn't change.
Yeah, it was like 2 pounds. She lost 2 pounds and 17 total body inches. And that's why we're always telling people, make sure you take the picture, throw the scale in the trash. Like, we're not wasting muscle. We're having that body transformation. So it's okay if you lose 2 pounds when your whole body's transforming. I think it was like 11 inches total in her waist. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. I do like to mention to people too about that, because they don't realize, like, there is a product called Calm, which actually helps lower cortisol levels, balancing that stress hormone. And what we all know is that cortisol is directly linked to belly fat. And so she did our Lean and Fit program and also added the Calm. And I just love that. So I tell people all the time, like, if you need that, if you've got those stressors in your life that you feel like, like for her, she's a work from a stay-at-home mom, work from home mom, homeschools the kiddos, loves that life. But I can't imagine the stress of homeschooling children. And I don't know. That's my world anyway. But anyway, I love that. I love that she's got that cortisol levels down, got that belly fat down, and just really using the, our Lean and Fit, which is our most popular product. And then, so some really, really great results. I got off a stubborn 10 pounds that I had added, I guess, I don't know, through hormonal weight gain, I guess through thinking I could live my lifestyle nutrition that I always had, but then I was aging, didn't make the necessary changes with my, aging metabolism too. But anyway, so it's been super exciting because I hadn't had to worry about weight for, 15 years. And all of a sudden I'm like, wait, what's going on here? And so that's been super exciting, getting that 10 pounds down. And and then just knowing that we're preserving our lean muscle as well, right, as we're getting older, versus like, people that are doing injections and such. I hear a common feedback to that is people are losing a lot of their muscle, which, going into our whatever age you're at, I don't care. It's never a good thing to lose muscle, right? It's never a good thing, but especially as we're getting older, it's not good. So we've got to work hard to keep that muscle on to where we can keep our metabolism working great for us. But even the healthy aging part, like just knowing that more and more, I'm always thinking about longevity. I'm thinking about wanting to be able to get up and down off the floor. I want to be able to continue to hike and be able to live this quality of life for years to come. So it's not even about the belly fat anymore. It's really so much about what that good, healthy body composition equates to as it turns to health, right? But I know that vanity, like you said, these are visible results, and we know vanity motivates people. So that's why I am super excited about our new body burn program that we're starting May 1st, because I know how important accountability is too, right? Jana, you and I have been doing this together for years, helping a lot of people with a lot of different programs. And, we've coached and helped people how to lose weight. We've been doing this for a long time. But what we know is that people's bodies change, right? What used to work for people before isn't working anymore. And so that's why we're always, staying up with the latest trends through, not trends in like what's cool, right? But trends in medical science, research, breakthroughs, and where things can work effectively to where it's healthy and effective. And so I'm super excited about the pairing of the products alongside a great support group and a great meal plan for those that really want to crush results even faster with us starting May 1st. So yeah, what do you want to add to that?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, it's so important that you think about that 80-year-old version of yourself. How do you want to look at 80?
Yeah.
How do you want to feel? You know, what do you want your lifestyle to look like? Because I don't know about you, but I'm 43, and if it's up to me, I still have about 55 years left. Like I want to live to be as old as possible. All right. Can I get an amen in the comments?
Right.
So if that's the goal, let me ask you this. If you feel less than great today, do you want to remain feeling the way you feel right now for the next 40 years and perhaps get worse as you go along? Absolutely not.
Yeah.
Right. And so you have to treat this like a lifestyle. It can't be an event. Right. And what most people do is they might have a wedding, or they might have something coming up, or summer body's here. I'm like, girl, I want my summer body year round. Okay. But it's not just about summer body. It is about quality of life and how you wake up and feel every day, because whenever you feel better, you do better. When you feel better, you treat people better.
Yeah.
When you feel better, it affects your bank account. Okay. Like how you feel is everything. And if you love what you see in the mirror, that's only going to elevate how you feel every day. So there is that vanity side of it. But we also want to, so that being said, with our program that's starting in May, we're going to educate you on how to fuel your body properly. Most people, they starve themselves, or they just stick to eating, salads and drink multiple shakes a day. And it's like, girl, that's not going to keep you, right? How can we educate you to, eat for lifestyle, eat for longevity? What is the carbohydrate? What is the fat? What is the protein? How much should you be eating? I left the fitness and nutrition industry almost 2 years ago, but this is just part of life. And if we can help you feel better and look better, it's going to impact your entire way of life. It's going to impact how you treat your children every day. It's going to impact how you respond to your husband. It's going to impact how you respond to crappy drivers in Houston. Like, it will literally impact every aspect of your life, right? Like, imagine waking up every day in a literally happy every day. Imagine being motivated to crush your to-do list every day. Imagine, handling stress like a boss. Imagining waking up 10 pounds lighter every day. Imagine, being able to fit in that dress that you've been having hung up for years just because one day you'll be like, imagine all of those things happen. And I want to ask you, how long have you been wanting to do something and take action towards your better health? And imagine your life today if you had started then. So all that to say is, start. You're worth it. Your family is worth it. So let's go ahead and get into exactly what is the program and how you can take advantage. So the first product in what we would call the Power Trio is something called Lean. This is your discipline in a pill. Okay. This is literally going to help you keep the sugar out of your mouth. It's going to help you keep the chips out of your house. But most importantly, it's going to help you naturally fall into a caloric deficit by 600 calories. And that's proven. So if you've been counting calories and plugging all this stuff into apps and trying to that, no. 2 of these, my friend, one and done. I like to take 2 of these before my first meal, and it's helped me tremendously. This product right here has helped me lose 5 pounds in the past 2 weeks, along with a heavy focus on protein and eliminating processed foods. It's absolutely amazing. And the main thing I want to point out with this product is that it is specifically designed to target the stubborn fat. It helps break down that stored fat, and there's no rebound. There's no rebound. In fact, it's been proven that those who come off of this product continue to lose weight 6 weeks after, 20 weeks, something crazy like that. They continue to lose after taking lean. I love this one so much. And then we have Fit. Do you want to talk about this one, Shellie?
Yeah, this is the one that I love. That's actually what I was just drinking on just now. This is the one that helps with preserving your lean muscle that I was just talking about, how important that is. So whether you work out or do not work out, that is my absolute daily favorite go-to. My energy levels are so great with that. I very rarely need that extra energized because I just feel so amazing, but it helps, we're talking about longevity and such, helping with bone mineral density as well, the muscle support that we have. This is the one I know that helps keep my bones from cracking and popping as I'm walking through the house. I had one of my clients, I shared her story before, but for those that maybe didn't hear it, I was like, how are you feeling with your products and your weight loss journey? And she was like, that's coming along. She goes, but my hands don't hurt anymore when I wake up in the morning. And it's because it helps with inflammation. You guys, that is so important for our health. But just knowing that it helps to support at our energy level, lower inflammation. I love, love, love this Fit product. Whether you work out, don't work out, it's a must.
Absolutely. In fact, my friend Keith crushed his wrist in a diving accident years ago, lost the feeling in his hands, would wake up with nerve pain at night, wasn't able to close his fist. And now with Fit, he's been able to get his feeling back and start to close his hand. We also have a friend named Lisa who is taking 8 to 10 aspirin a day from the results of a car accident. By day 3, she was taking none, in tears, saying, oh my gosh, ladies, I'm actually going to the gym for the first time. And I never thought I was going to be able to do that again. Like, this product is way more than just for muscle health and anti-aging. This will radically change your life in ways that you didn't even expect. But for me, just using this product alone, I was able to drop 2% body fat and gain 2 pounds of muscle in 90 days without changing my workouts or my nutrition. Just from Fit, I was blown away at that, because I honestly, it was just shocking. And I got proof of that through a DEXA scan. So I know that it's accurate. And guess what? My weight, it changed by 1 ounce. 1 ounce. So love me some Fit. So far, to recap, you've got these two. Now, let me ask you a question. Put yes or yes in the comments. Can you take 2 capsules a day and drink this every day? Can you put this in water and drink this every day? It's an orange flavor. If you said yes, then you're a good candidate for this. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, oh my gosh, energized. My heart gets extra happy when I talk about energized. If you don't mind, I'd like to share this one.
Go, girl.
It does.
Yeah,
it does. I'm this man. Oh my God. It's not just about the steady, nice, clean, smooth pick me up that it gives. Okay. All that is great. But when you talk about dopamine, you have my attention, because that's what I struggled with the most. So let me ask you a question. Are you one of those people that say, I know I need to go to the gym, but I just don't have the motivation? I know I have a million things on my to-do list, but I don't have the motivation. If you said, yes, that's me, this is going to change your life. In fact, you're going to get so much more done that you're going to have more time and energy to do even more. I'm getting more done in 1 day than I used to get done in 3 or 4 because of this. I love this so much, but it also improves stress-related fatigue. It is so loving. It like gives all of the cells in your body a nice little hug. It prevents adrenal fatigue. It also helps with alertness. I mean, how many times was I on the phone with you, Shellie, and I would literally forget what I was saying mid-sentence. So this is also going to give your brain a nice little scrub. It's just going to help with the mental clarity and focus a little bit. But I just love the fact that it also helps your body produce serotonin. I don't care. Trust me, I've tried many things for energy and cognitive function, all the nootropics you can name. And I have never in my life had anything work like this. And I'll be honest, the first day I tried the peptides, I was like, okay, I'm not going to get too excited because it's the first time. They all work the first. Let me just try to, no, my friend, every single day since November 13th, it's worked just as good every single time. Every single time. And Amy asked how much caffeine is in it. I want to say 100 milligrams. I believe it's 100, and it's just kind of a gentle lift, and it's a sustained release. It's a slow release rather. So it kind of releases caffeine throughout the day. So it's not that wake up. So really quick, I'll just kind of break down my regimen. I wake up in the morning. First thing I put in my body after I chug a nice 16-ounce glass of water is my Fit. Then I take 2 peptides, okay? I'm sorry, 2 lean. And then come 1, 2 o'clock, energized,
Yeah.
okay? So that's my regimen. You can play around with it, and I feel great, and I'm still able to sleep at night. I love it so much. And Brandy says, I felt the same the first time. Love it, girl. So these 3 make up what's called our Power Trio. And that's why I like to call it a whole mind body transformation. You're going to get a glow up from the flow up from the inside out. All right. Okay. So Shellie, why don't you tell people how they can order?
Yeah, for sure. So they have put on the website, there is a Power Trio bundle that is good, at least as far as the promo goes. It's good until tomorrow, the 23rd at midnight, in case you guys see this late, the 23rd at midnight. And so you have to make sure that you get a special code and a referral link from Jana, myself, whomever invited you on, whoever, you're seeing this from. Make sure you get with them and get their special link with that referral code. And when you enter that in for the trio, you're going to get the Fit and the Lean, but the Energized will be free. You guys, it's an $80 value. You're going to get that free. That's going to come with the free shipping as well, which I know we love free shipping. I had somebody the other day order $200 more worth of product just to get free shipping. Like, yes, the things we do for free shipping. Yeah. So anyway, definitely want to make sure that you get the referral link. Sorry, I'm plugging my phone in. I just got an alert that my battery's low. Shocker. And yes, so then that's all we do. We're just going to help you. But listen, it's not just about the products. What's going to happen is you want to make sure that you save your order number. And then from there, we're going to get you this specialized body burn program, this meal plan that's going to come in here. So that's what's going to be huge, you guys. You can see over there, what do you get? The comprehensive meal plan, daily menu with healthy recipes, grocery shopping list, food portion guide, and then of course the bioactive precision peptide regimen that goes with it. Okay. So this promo is great, just to get the products themselves. It's going to be amazing results. We're going to help you no matter what. We always do. But if you're looking to accelerate your results even faster and you want to follow this more regimented carb cycling macro meal plan for even faster results, like if you've got some goals that you're trying to hit, we're doing that together in May. Okay, starting May 1st. It gives everybody an opportunity to get their products, get their peptides in. We use that order number, and it's going to put you in to where you'll be able to get the link for that specialized meal plan and program. Okay. You don't have to do that. If you, just like she said earlier, can you take the pills? Can you take these 1 or 2 pills? Can you drink this drink? It's as simple as that. Results. Okay, you guys. We're doing that together. So I just want to emphasize that. Like, not everybody wants that hardcore regimen, structured nutrition. You don't have to get great results with the peptides. This is just that extra perk, that we have available for you guys, for those that really want to just hone in. And I love those because they always help you to bust that last little plateau, or really, start super strong and get great results. And we're going to be all doing it together starting May 1st. But again, the promo ends Tuesday night. You can still get the products anytime after that, but we want you guys to be able to get that energized for free.
Yes.
Like, drop in the comment below, free. I like free. Like I said, that's why we wanted to make sure you guys come out here. I love quality, but I love a good bargain. We love good pricing, and we definitely always want to make sure that we're bringing that to you guys. So that's what we got kicking.
Yeah. And I love that you said free, Shellie, because how would you like to get your Power Trio free? What do you know? 4 friends? Do you have 4 friends that want to be fit, lean, energized, and motivated? I'm pretty sure at least 4. So if you would like to learn how we can help you get 4 friends started with you so that you can get your Power Trio absolutely free, we would love to share that with you. Okay. So I see Amy drop the word trio in the chat. Send me a message. I'll get back with you for sure. But I want you to be thinking, who do I know? We can help you do a non-spammy, non-salesy post. We can give you a little message to send to your little girlfriends that you have happy. Instead of happy hour, now y'all can go to workout hour, right? And we can get you your Power Trio paid for. If you like the sound of that, say yes, please, in the chat. All right, my friends, thank you so much for hopping on. We are right at 31 minutes. Good job, Shellie. We didn't go too long. Have an amazing rest of your night, ladies. Bye-bye.